My name is Murray MacDonald, and I am now currently residing in Edinburgh on the east coast of Scotland. I am a very active sailor. I grew up in a big family of sailors. I sailed within Oban Sailing Club, doing a lot of dinghy sailing and full keelboat sailing. I'm very passionate about the sport. It's given me a lot of confidence in my life, and it's changed my life for the better. I found out about Scallywag during the 2017-18 Volvo Ocean Race when they did the stopover in Hong Kong. I spent the whole month in Hong Kong volunteering for this race, and I met Whitty for the first time along with his friend, the great legendary John Fisher, and we were chatting for like 5 minutes. We had a photograph together, and I presented him an Autism on the Water wristband, and at first I didn't really think any more about it until a few weeks later when he was doing the leg from Hong Kong to Auckland. He was doing one of their daily videos, and he was mentioning about meeting me and having the wristband on and saying how he'd become an ambassador for Autism on the Water, and he just uniquely found out that his nephew had been diagnosed with autism, and so it was quite close to his heart. And following that, some of Whitty's family, including his sister Liza, got in touch with me asking for advice on how best to support Whitty's nephew, and advice on how autism affects people and how Autism on the Water works with people. And it was really, really special for us, and the start of a beautiful partnership with Whitty. You know, he's just a brilliant, brilliant ambassador and a great friend. Autism on the Water is an awareness charity. It was set up by myself in 2016, originally as an awareness campaign before we became a registered charity in 2019. We're based in Edinburgh, but we travel all around Scotland to give opportunities to people with autism and to raise awareness at various regattas across the country. The purpose and goals of it is to obviously to raise awareness of autism, but to help encourage autistic people to access sailing. Sailing can really help people with autism, like myself who's autistic, with confidence, problem solving, and social skills. These are free skills that people with autism struggle with. We want to tell a story, and we want to share that story with others because we really feel that we can make a difference, and we have made a difference. So I never expected it to grow this big. It's just amazing. We've had great feedback from people. One which will always sit with me was a young girl from Newport, Rhode Island, who had learned about Autism on the Water through our association with Scallywag. Her family had never taken her sailing before because she was very non-verbal. She really struggled with a lot of things, and they took her sailing, and she spoke verbally for the first time in her life, and her family reckoned that if they had not found out about Autism on the Water through Scallywag, they would never, ever have seen their daughter speak. And it's when you get messages like that, it's just absolutely magical. Having followed Scallywag on social media for so long, finally get the chance to sail with this team was just honestly a brilliant experience. You know, watching some of the best in the world work together and speak to them and learn about their own experiences through the Volvo, through their own lives, it really gives a lot of inspiration to people. On the final lap of the race, we had 8 miles to the finish line, and Whitty gave me the helm of their 100-foot maxi to drive. A young person with autism doing that is probably the most unique thing in someone's life to do, and that will definitely be the highlight of my life. HELM and Scallywag hitting 21.8 knots. It was just amazing. The coronavirus pandemic, like for everyone else, has impacted Autism on the Water. Sadly, all of our sailing events have been cancelled. All our activities we had planned have all been cancelled. But in a way, Autism on the Water is in a very strong position at the moment. We used the coronavirus lockdown to do a lot of admin stuff. We also did a lot of development plans, what we wanted to do in the future. But the main benefit has been that we finally recruited our own team. We've got 3 amazing young women from the British Keelboat Academy who have joined the Autism on the Water racing team. They're very passionate about the charity. They don't just want to help crew the boat, they want to help behind the scenes with fundraising, with ideas of getting more activities for people with autism. It's just brilliant and a fantastic team to work with. The Scallywag team ethos of endure, adapt, excel, never give up. It does sit with me very personally because there's been times in my life as an individual on the autistic spectrum that I've just wanted to give up and just not carry on. But having followed the Scallywag story for so long, watching them go through so much within the Volvo Ocean Race, it's really changed my life around. Nowadays, I never give up. I always keep on going as best I can. And that's what I'm determined to do with Autism on the Water, and I've used that to build Autism on the Water together. People with autism, some people have given up, parents have given up before, and what we want to do is be able to get out there and help them not give up and give them a bright future. Autism on the Water is very blessed to have a huge amount of sponsorship and support in kind. We're always on the lookout for obviously new support, and that can be anything from following on social media to sponsoring us. Your support enables us to carry on raising awareness of autism and encouraging autistic people to get into sailing. Best way to follow Autism on the Water is to follow us on our Facebook page. That's where all our action takes place. You can see all our videos, photographs and information about our sponsors there. You can also visit our website where there's also a lot of information. Feel free to email us if you have any questions, or if you want to arrange a Zoom call and find more about Autism on the Water, please email and we'll get it arranged for you. 2021 plans to be a big year for Autism on the Water. We plan to take part in a huge number of races, such as the Scottish Series, the 707 UK Nationals, and also we're heading to Ireland for Bangor Town Regatta and the Volvo Dunleary Regatta in Dublin. We also hope that we can welcome Whitty back on board the 707. He came and joined us in 2019, and it was amazing to have him on board. Finally, we want to express our sincerest thanks once again to Whitty, to Kim, and to the rest of Team Sunhorn Scallywag for their continued support of Autism on the Water. And we are deeply proud to display the Forever Fish logo on board our Hunter 707 in memory of John Fisher. Never give up.